Change.
Oh yeah. Second season coming.
Yeah, but this time let's focus a little bit on Reggie Denton, man. So give people a little bit of background information on you.
Well, like you said, I always want to help people. You know what I mean? I have a lot of talents. Like I do websites, graphic. I started out as a graphic designer, and it just transitioned into film. But when you're doing things like that, if you're not helping no one, then you're not gonna get anywhere.
Right.
No, my work is not gonna be showcased if Thesis DVD doesn't, if it never comes out, my work can never be seen by potential clients or whatever. So I started out with the magazine back in the day, and a lot of people I had a lot of people in the magazine, a lot of people looking for the magazine, and it just grew to where my name was known as, the guy with the magazine.
Okay.
And so it transitioned from that to a DVD. We started going around from state to state, town to town, and just representing Fayetteville.
Okay.
Everybody knew Fayetteville when they seen us coming. It was four of us. It was me, Troy Hauser, E-Dub.
Wow, I know Troy ever since like elementary school, man.
Man, they call him Mr. Everywhere. He was everywhere.
Now you're making me feel old, Reggie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
That was my man. So we did the DVD, and all the while I'm just building my network, and to where now whatever I do for the city, it's people receive it because I've been doing this. I've been putting on for the city. So when Thesis came to me about the DVD, I was like, man, that's gonna be. I talk to Thesis all the time, so I know that he's an intelligent young man. And when he said he wanted to do the DVD, I was like, man, other people need to hear some of these conversations that we talk about.
Right.
So basically with the DVD, I just set the camera up and let it roll, you know what I mean? And added my touches to it. We interviewed a whole bunch of people who also know Thesis.
Okay.
We got some behind the scenes of him doing what he does. Somebody paints, some tattoos, other different things for the DVD, but mainly just showcasing that Thesis is, he's an intelligent young man, and people need to see his work and really get behind the zombie life movement. You know what I mean? Because it's a positive movement. I mean, it looks negative. People think, oh, this zombie life, but like you said, it's hunger for knowledge.
Yeah, but then it's important. That's why I'm saying for us to have these kind of conversations so we can put it out there in the stratosphere to let people know, about it. And I think that, man, it's so important, man, that we start supporting each other, man,
Right.
and the work that we're attempting to do out in the community. Because I think at the end of the day, we all want better for the community. You know what I mean? And I think that sometimes there are some people out there that they feel that, well, I have to be the first to do it. It's like we had a conversation with Aaliyah Kadir in regards to you guys filming the Corrupt series. And I gave her a conversation that I had. I went to a certain location, and they were having a conversation. They were watching, an episode, and they were critiquing and blah, blah, blah. Well, I would have done this. And this was one of my mentees that made that said, well, I would have done this and blah, blah, blah. I said, but you didn't do it.
Right.
I said, the difference between him and you is that you're talking about it, he's being about it.
Right.
They're doing it.
Right.
So if anything, man, stop talking about what he's doing and what are you going to do? How are you going to be a difference maker? If anything, you're motivating him to want to go. And I think that you guys, and not think, but I believe that you guys have motivated a lot of other people to say, you know what, it can be done.
Right.
Like Thesis said a little while ago, somebody had to be first.
Right.
So somebody got to kick down that door and make opportunities and create opportunities for everybody else, man. So kudos to you guys on that, man, and definitely looking forward to season 2 of the Corrupt series. But now, how did the whole Chieftexx thing come about, man?
I'm from Galveston, Texas.
Okay.
And while you're home, like while you're in Fayetteville, there's no reason to rep for Fayetteville. But I joined the Army and came to North Carolina, so it was important to me to let everybody know I was from Texas. You know what I mean?
So that's what it actually stands for. Okay, all right. See, I didn't know that.
Well, they used to. My nickname was Chief, and I just had threw the Tex at the end of
Oh,
it.
Tex. Okay, see, I'm thinking Indians because I saw the Indian head and everything. See, I was all
we
in
got
left field.
We got a little Indian in our blood.
Well, I'm West Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got some. I'm from Jamaica, man. So,
Right.
but it's all good. But now I actually know because I was thinking there was some kind of, Indian Chieftexx. All right. Okay, so Chieftexx, all right.
Right. But going back to what you said about being 1st,
Mm-hmm.
I learned to just put out what you have. I learned that from Twiz Mac. His music probably wasn't the best, but he stayed in the streets. Like everybody knows Twiz because you see him on the corner grinding his music. He put it out. He not sitting back thinking like, oh, this ain't perfect, so I'm not gonna put it out. Sometimes you just have to make that step and put it out, and then correct as you go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I always do. I just put it out there. You know what I mean? Over the years, my skills have been sharpened, but
Mm-hmm.
I just throw it out there.
Okay.
So
you just throw it out there.
well, that's what I do, man. I create and I just put it out there for the people to.
I mean, it's like that in the broadcasting or radio industry as well too. You only have one opportunity to be first.
Right.
But we still have to do our due diligence and research and make sure whatever we're putting out there is correct.
Right.
Because then we wouldn't be true journalists or broadcasters. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, not for the sake of being first.
Right.
We want to be first and be right at being first.
Well, it's not even about being first to me. It's about just doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, somebody can sit here and talk about it all day, but I'm not going to talk about it. We just going to get out there and do it. You know what I mean? Because you can talk yourself out of something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
Well, I want to let you know, and I want to let Thesis know that in your struggle, in your grind, man, don't get frustrated, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, don't get frustrated. God has a plan for each and every last one of us, man.
Right.
And there are always going to be peaks and valleys.
Right.
Sometimes more valleys than peaks.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you have to persevere, man, because you are actually being an inspiration or a motivation to somebody else that you don't even know that you're impacting, man. Right. So always just stay on your course, and if you believe it, if you can think it, it can be done, man. So just continue on that path, man. And let me tell this to the both of you as well, too, that don't make this the last time that y'all come up here, man. Y'all got stuff going on.
Right.
I'm just a phone call, an instant message, a text, or whatever away. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Exactly.
I'll be here every week.
Yes, you will. Yes, indeed. Because you're going to be a part of the Barber Kings I Cut Shop Talk.
Right.
And see, that's another platform that we've created, to showcase, the hairstyling industry as well too. Because there are a lot of stylists in this area, and nobody's giving them love, man.
That's true.
So we got together and created this platform for the Barber Kings, man, and to allow them to do that, and also to give back to the community as well too, man. If I just feel that if you live your life, if you have a purpose-filled life, life is really easy. Once you understand what your purpose is,
right.
It's easy peasy.
Right.
So yeah, definitely. I appreciate y'all coming up and sharing, man. So when are you dropping the DVD?